conference because the Thunder have separated themselves from the rest of the pack. But the rest of the field is tight, especially the play-in tournament. Some big changes at the trade deadline could shake all of these standings up. So let's start with the team that's currently on the outside looking in, the Warriors. UD, you know what a focus Jimmy Butler can bring. He's slated to debut in Chicago on Saturday. Are the Warriors better than they were 2 days ago with him?
Hell yes. This guy has a lot left in the tank. He's the ultimate competitor. I know it's going to take some time to work out the pace and space that they need to play with. But yes, this is definitely going to work out for them. But I think where they'll see it the most is in the playoffs. But unfortunately, they're in the 11th spot. They got to get up there to see Jimmy Buckets go to work.
They call him Playoff Jimmy for a reason. Also on Saturday, the expectation is Anthony Davis is going to make his debut for the Mavericks against the Rockets. Big Perk, does AD give Dallas the highest ceiling of any team in Texas? I'll give you that qualifier.
You damn right they do. And listen, stop with the death threats. Nico don't deserve that. You're talking about Anthony Davis, in my opinion, one of the most skilled power forwards to ever play the damn game. In his prime, can affect both ends of the floor, and he's going back to his natural position of playing the power forward. Him and Kyrie Irving, two-man game is going to be special. And by the way, he did win the championship with Jay Kidd down in L.A. when he was assistant coach.
Nico Harrison did say it was a win-now move. All signs pointing to AD playing Saturday. Luka Doncic trending toward Monday to make his debut. Brian, LeBron says it won't be a challenging fit, but what say you?
It will be a bit of a challenge at times, but I want to talk about two things with Luka: ceiling and margin for error. When you have Luka Doncic on this team, their ceiling is raised and their margin for error gets wider. They will be so dynamic offensively that any defensive issues they have will be less of a problem, and you will see LeBron and Luka play together. I'm not saying on Monday, but you will see them learn to thrive because they're just too good to stop them.
Well, these three players have combined for 20 All-Star appearances, so it's safe to say we've never seen a shuffle of talent at the top like we did at this trade deadline. I hope that Shams is getting a nap here somewhere. But when we talk about the immediate future here, Perk, what is the move that is going to have the biggest impact immediately?
It's going to be the Dallas Mavericks. Anthony Davis getting added to that team.
Okay.
With the way Jay Kidd has been coaching. Again, that duo with him and Kyrie is going to be special, right? It's not hard to make that work. And then they have the pieces. You have athletic bigs and Daniel Gafford and Lively. They're going to be a force on the defensive side of things. It's going to be special to watch.
I'm with Perk on that. I'm a defensive guy. I barely got any shots. I barely got any shots unless it was 9-1. Here, get it up. So I'm a defensive guy. I'm going with the defense. And one thing I do know about when you make moves, especially in the season, the offense might take a while. But if you can get stops, your offense will eventually catch up. And I think these guys are going to get stops.
The reason they selected Anthony Davis as the guy they wanted for Luka was because they think that trade can help them win the championship this year. They think they are now big enough with their bigs to go against Memphis, to go against OKC, to go against Houston. They think they've got an advantage. They think that they can get up there and beat them. That's their look. What I will say is this. Tomorrow in Dallas, and maybe the next couple of games on this homestand, I'm not sure what the mood in the arena is going to be. There is an anger against this franchise right now. It's not at the players.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's going to be like in that building.
Win and cure everything. Win cures everything.
You're probably right.
They go on a 10-game winning streak, they're going to shut up, and then they're going to be coming to the games with the AD jerseys.
And look, you go out and get AD, you trade Luka, I get it, right? An international superstar, but you know who made that transition easy for Nico to make? Kyrie Irving. If Kyrie Irving, he's been the ultimate leader. He's been special in the Dallas Maverick uniform. And I think they said, hey, we're ready to put the ball in your hands and let you do you. You are playing at an all-NBA level. We get AD in here with the P.J. Washington and the other guys that they have, Klay Thompson around them. They're going to make it.
Another thing, man, I'm with you on that. Leave Nico alone because to make a move that big, a couple other people had to sign off on that. So why he's the only one getting all the flack?
My hope is that it will not be
off
directed at Anthony Davis. So it's really unclear how he is going to be received by this franchise.
I've never quite seen a situation like what we're going to see unfold tomorrow in Dallas. I can't really predict it. I hope you're right, UD. It's just the first part of the game, but I'm not sure.
Yeah,
civilians can be a little sensitive sometimes.
Civilians can be a little sensitive. They're in action tomorrow. We expect Luka to make his debut Monday, but LeBron James facing the Indiana Pacers. That's tomorrow, 4 o'clock.
Joining us now on Sportscenter. Perk, if LeBron can consistently put up numbers like he did last night, how far can this team go?
I mean, Jay, listen to this, okay? Whether it's because of cheers or whispers, whatever it may be, the Lakers and LeBron James are inspired right now. Like, J.J. Redick and LeBron James are doing a hell of a job leading this team right now. And you add the addition of Luka along with the young fella Williams, who they just got from the Hornets. This team is legit title contenders. It is going to be hard as hell for any coaching staff to prep to try to stop a two-man game in Luka Doncic and LeBron James offensively in the 7-game series. Defensive side of things, LeBron James' IQ defensively, he could talk guys and help make up for lack of personnel that you may have defensively. This is a dangerous ball club. The only 3 teams right now that I'm putting ahead of them is the Oklahoma City Thunder, the Mavs, and the Denver Nuggets. But that gap is very, very small.
Okay, out of those 4 teams now with the trade deadline in the rearview mirror, who do you like to rep the West in the finals?
Oh, well, I'm going with Oklahoma City. I mean, they check all the boxes, right? Obviously, they got Isaiah Hartenstein this offseason, and you look at what SGA has been doing to the league. He's the most unguardable, unstoppable perimeter player in the game. MVP frontrunner in my eyes. You have Jalen Williams, who's a first-time All-Star, and now you're bringing back Chet Holmgren, who, in my opinion, is a white version of Kevin Garnett, especially with the intensity and tenacity that he plays with. This team checks all the boxes, and they defend at a high level. When you have depth, okay, Jay, when you have depth to the fact that a guy like Aaron Wiggins, who no one talks about, could come in and hit you for a 40-piece, you know you got some smoke.
Indeed. A lot of smoke. A lot of smoke. Thunder plus 230 to win the title, second behind the Boston Celtics. All right, Perky, before you go, it's Super Bowl weekend. Who you got winning the game?
Man, I can't go against Patrick Mahomes. If you need a first down, he's going to get it. If you need a game-winning drive, he's going to get it. I mean, Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes for a reason. It's a reason why you put him in the conversation with Tom Brady. It's hard for me to go against him. I think it's going to be a competitive game. I think Kansas City has their work cut out for them for stopping the run. I got the Chiefs winning, though.
All right, much more from Perk coming up. NBA Countdown crew. They are next. Now back to Kevin.